meet the starter for your Washington Wizards. At forward, 6'8", number 8, Ruler Hachimura. Starting at small forward, 6'10", number 33, Kyle Kuzma. The center, 6'10", number 21, Daniel Gafford. At the point, standing 6'5", number 26, Spencer Dinwiddie. At guard, 6'3", number 3, Bradley Beal. The head coach of your home team. Another round of applause for your Washington Wizards.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. You'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Washington Wizards here in Capital One Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, we know the game's changing, and Steve Kerr says, I'm amazed by the...
Good perspective from Steve Kerr. DA, thank you. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Wendell Carter.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
A look at the Magic starting group. Isaac and Carter are manning the post positions. Suggs out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward. And for Washington, in the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Hachimura out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. Well, here we are, Clark, at the midway point of the season. Lots of guys banged up. Is it hard to decide for a player when to play through an injury and when to sit?
Yeah, you know, so many factors to consider there, Kevin. I mean, is the injury going to get worse by you trying to play? Is it a matter of pain tolerance and you won't do any additional damage? So that's the delicate dance you're trying to figure out when you're considering playing while not being 100%. The biggest one to me is obviously, is it a long-term impact if you continue to play?
No good on the wing 3. To the inside. Here's Isaac. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in.
Isaac.
Well, you have to keep Isaac off the boards. I mean, when he's that close to the rim and has good position, he's a threat to grab a bunch of rebounds.
Dinwiddie kicks to Hachimura. Tries from 10. The shot by Beal, no good. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Passes it to Suggs. Now, here's Isaac. Carter outside. 5 to shoot. For 3, Ross drills the three-pointer.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
Dinwiddie passes to Hachimura. Kuzma with it, guarded by Hardaway. Beal against Ross. Beal's shot is good.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Now, here's Suggs. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Dinwiddie with it, picked up by Suggs. Wizards passing it around. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist from Beal.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Carter outside. He kicks it to Ross. Shoots over Beal, and it's Orlando with another.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now, here's Gafford. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. That's tipped. Here's Hachimura, and it's sent back by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
Ross with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Here's Carter. Can't hit that one. And the Wizards now going the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Field goal.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". Back most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
Ross, that's good.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Washington making some changes. Ryan is checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Bertanis in for Hachimura. The pass to Suggs. Here's Isaac. Bertans defending. Here's Suggs. Offensive rebound. Carter. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Carter Jr. has a big body inside and uses his physical advantage as well to draw fouls.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Kisper comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Raul Neto subbed in for Dinwiddie. The Magic also changing it up. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Hardaway. Markelle Fultz comes in for Terrence Ross. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs.
And the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
All right, coming onto the court, makes the noise for sure.
Lopez, he's checked in for Orlando. And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others, not so much. Take a look at the Hawks. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And with where Washington is, they've used the doubters as fuel for this season's strong showing. Night after night, each guy plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards, trailing by 10. And Bryant kicks to Beal, pass to Bertans. They could use a bucket. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's Anthony. Defense is right there.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
The 3 from Bertans. And that one is off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup. And their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. Whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
Got that bucket. Beal's got his second basket of the night.
People thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Now here's Anthony. 8 points his last outing. The tray connects from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here is Bryant after the three-pointer from Cole Anthony. The shot's good from Bryant.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
To the paint. And Isaac throws it down.
Really like his quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Wizards trail by 8. Outside Beal, and it's Kispert in the corner. The three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Bamba passes to Isaac. 1:46 left in the first quarter. To the middle. Good. Isaac's got 6.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Neto kicks to Bryant. Back to Neto. There's the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Magic leading by 7. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
If you want a t-shirt, let's make some noise. Match your Wizards dancer.
Washington making some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Avdia comes in for Kispert. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Beal. .112 left here in the opening quarter. And here's Fultz. And the game with Washington, he did not play well. Lopez, a screen on Caldwell-Pope. Here's Fultz. And the rejection by Harrell.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling factor.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Anthony. Pass to Bamba. Here's Isaac. Five on the clock. Shoots over Avdia. The offensive rebound. And the basket by Isaac. Isaac's got 8 points.
And Isaac really a big-time player on the interior. When he's near the basket, he's looking to score the ball.
Nato. Bamba with the block. Anthony looking it over. Here he goes. It's good. And it's a 9-point Magic lead. Washington has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Neto. Lays it up and banks it in. Neto's got his second bucket of the night.
Tell you what, fellas, he is fun to watch when he's working like that and getting to the hoop.
Passes it to Anthony from outside the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Magic up by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. So far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to Washington.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
And, you know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Brown and Hachimura up at the forward. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Avdia. Magic leading by 7. Carter outside. Back to Ross.
Wizards foul. Spencer Dinwiddie.
And Washington making a change.
That's his first
Lions checked
foul.
in.
First team foul.
Now, into the lineup for your Wizards, Thomas Bryant.
Now, Bamba. No points in the game yet for him. 6 to shoot. And that one is good from Suggs. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Here's Dinwiddie. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal
Most
foul.
NBA players are
First
stars,
team
Greg,
foul.
once they start college basketball.
At the line
But that
for
was not the case
Washington.
with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a Conference Player of the Year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Wizards making a switch here. Kispert's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 8-point game. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. Here's Ross. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
First personal
I'll tell
foul.
you what, Ross covers ground in a hurry,
line for the
a
Magic.
nanosecond.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line.
Hardaway against Kuzma. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And that one drops for him.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Here's Suggs. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Kispert. Oh, good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hardaway with it. Picked up by Kuzma. And it's sent back by Bryant. To the left wing. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Dinwiddie. Suggs with the ball. He has 5. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. The Magic again can't hit.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Now, here's Kispert. He's guarded by Ross. Shot clock at 6. And Bryant kicks to Hachimura. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Now just a 4-point Magic lead.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Now, here's Suggs. His last outing, he had 8 points. And it's good for 2. Suggs has got 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Washington has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Dinwiddie dishes to Bryant. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Kuzma. And it's off from three-point range. Orlando leading by 6. Now, here's Suggs. 7 points in the game. Down low. Here's Carter. Out to Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Hardaway has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Wizards timeout.
All right, fans, time to get up on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time. All right, coming onto the court, makes the noise. For sure, Wizards answer.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. Bradley Beal comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Orlando also making some changes. Robin Lopez is checked in for Bamba. Fultz comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Here's Dinwiddie. 5 points in the game. On the pass to Hachimura. Now Gafford. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gafford's got his first points of the game.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Lopez passes to Fultz. Rebound by the Wizards. And here is Hachimura. 20 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. Here's Beal. Another one falls for Washington.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Lopez kicks to Fultz. Carter sets the pick for Fultz. Pass to Ross. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Kispert.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Hachimura, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ross dishes to Carter. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Dinwiddie. Down it goes for his third basket in his many tries.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Magic leading by 3. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Make some noise. Your Wizards answer.
Isaac's checked in for Cook.
That was your
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. Number 1, the Wizards.
It's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
Fultz looking around. Shoots over Beal. No good off the back of the rim. Wizards trail by 3.
You know, the first overall pick of the 2017 draft, Markelle Fultz, really struggled with Philadelphia. He only played 33 games over his first 2 seasons in the city of brotherly love.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
You know, when he's got room to lift off, he's going to power home these alley-oops. Jonathan Isaac. You got to keep an eye on him, folks.
And talking about Fultz, that February 2019 trade sending him Clark to Orlando seemed to give Markelle new life.
I agree with you, Kevin. It was good to see him get a fresh start. He actually played in 72 of 73 games that season for the Magic and averaged 12 points and 5 assists. Best of all, he looked like he was enjoying basketball, and that was a great sight to see.
Here's Anthony after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Shoots over Hachimura. Shot's good by Anthony. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Who wants a t-shirt? All right, coming onto the court, make some noise for your Wizards answer.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Anthony. He's getting around 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Wizards trail by 3. Driving inside. The 3 from Bertans. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Ross passes to Fultz. Isaac a screen on Caldwell Pope. Fultz kicks to Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
3-point.
Fultz has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Anthony. Shot from free throw range. Rebound by Harrell.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And you got to clog up the clear lanes to the basket. You can't give him room to operate. When you do, Fultz scorches you with his speed.
Washington trailing. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. Harrell, the pass to Neto. Dishes it to Avia. Pocket 6. Caldwell Pope against Fultz. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. Magic substitution. Mohamed Bamba. Tim Hardaway Jr.
Outside Anthony for the 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Terrence Ross. Terrence, how were you able to get going in the first half?
Playing aggressive. You know, just trying to play with some energy, get easy buckets, get stops, lead transition, so just little things.
It all tied together for a great first half, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Trailblazers matchup, it's one they expect to win, but can't take for granted. It's hard to sustain your focus when you're playing a lesser team. That said, if they approach this game the right way, they should have no trouble.
All right, now let's get into our game. It ended up being a strong first half for the Orlando Magic.
It's been a surprising first half. They were big underdogs coming in, and they didn't play like it. They were not intimidated. They came out playing like they were supposed to win, and that's how you got to play, Ernie. You need to continue that mindset if they want to keep making it happen.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Wizards trail by 8. And so in the game for the Magic, Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. Terrence Ross is out there with Suggs. And it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward. Over to the wing. Here's Suggs. 7 points in the game. Back to Hardaway. Carter with a screen on Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway. They grab their own miss. Carter misses the baby hook. The Wizards shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Now here's Beal. He's tightly guarded. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Suggs. Takes it off the glass. Suggs has got 9. About 1 minute played here in the second half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out to Kuzma. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Suggs with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. They get it back. The shot's good from Carter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. One to rise up and swat that away.
Boy, really solid pass for his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Ryan is checked in for Washington. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
Now, here's Gafford. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. Kuzma inside. Isaac on him. Second shot opportunity. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Kuzma. Suggs kicks to Isaac. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Off target with his 3. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. Bring it up for the Wizards. Inside, Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
His eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Magic leading by 3.
And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. I mean, he said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family support.
Here now is Dinwiddie. After Jalen Suggs made that last 3-pointer. Loose. Isaac with the steal. Hardaway with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Here's Ross. And Ross with the slam.
Well, we know that T. Ross can get it going. Part of the 50-plus club in terms of scoring the basketball.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Dinwiddie kicks to Beal. Tipped away. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time.
Thomas Bryant.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Timeout on the floor. Charge to Orlando.
All right, fans, we're looking for the loudest section for free T-shirts.
Washington making some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Avdia comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Lopez, he's checked in for Orlando. Markelle Fultz comes in for Terrence Ross. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Fultz against Beal. Now Suggs. 12 points for him. Avdia with it. He dishes it to Harrell. Shoots over Isaac. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Harrell.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
And defenses have to respect Beal's jumper. That helps part the sea on that possession.
Orlando leading by 7. Now, here's Suggs. He's got 15. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Isaac. Beal with the steal. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Here's Neto. And it's sent back by Isaac. And finished off by Bryant. And here's Fultz. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The pass to Hardaway. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal
for the Magic. Bamba comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs.
Mohamed Bamba. Cole Anthony.
Wizards trail by 5. Outside Beal. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
Here's Fultz. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
Washington making some changes. Bertans comes in for Thomas Bryant. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Raul Neto. And so Fultz nails them both. Wizards trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Bertans. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Here's Harrell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Let's take a look now at some numbers for Beal. He's been more than solid over the last month. 5th in field goal percentage, 10th in scoring, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. First free throw is good.
You know, what's great about Harrell is his ability to deliver whatever his team needs. I mean, he's the ideal guy to have coming off your bench.
And both free throws good for Harrell. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. They've led by as many as 11 points. Another miss by Orlando. Wizards trail by 3. Now Beal. He's got 17. Caldwell Pope outside. Harrell against Lopez. Harrell the pass to Bertans. Shoots over Isaac. Bertans can't get it to go. Orlando leading by 3. Fultz kicks to Anthony. 1:21 left to play in the third. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without foul.
That's good from Anthony. Hachimura is checked in for Avdia. And both free throws good for Anthony.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
Bertans can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to 5 points. That time the bucket coming from Caldwell Pope.
So quick on these drives, as quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell Pope, get into the lane like this.
The Magic have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Pass to Lopez. Kicks it to Fultz. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And one on Caldwell Pope. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so he's getting to the line not nearly as effective as he'd like.
That's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And so Fultz nails them both. Wizards trail by 7. To the inside, Harrell. Orlando grabs the miss. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Anthony. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Helps to have a shooting guard who can block shots, a real bonus, and Caldwell Pope does a nice job at stiff-arming shooting.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Ross with it. From downtown, Keelan Suggs has been leading the charge for the Orlando Magic. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Washington, you've got Hachimura. Daniel Gafford is out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Wizards trail by 7. Dinwiddie with it. Picked up by Suggs. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Nice ball movement by Washington. Shot clock at 6. Gafford kicks to Dinwiddie. Off target from outside. Orlando leading by 7. The wide open look here for Anthony. Off target from three-point range.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Wizards making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. And so here's Orlando. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Anthony. And the rejection by Gafford. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Wizards. They trail by 7. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first
nice strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle pedal to the metal attacking basketball. I like that.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
And so he hits both. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Suggs kicks to Bamba. Here's Hardaway. Got a hand on it.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Now, here's Suggs. After the miss from Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Hardaway dishes to Suggs. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Out to Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Abdias checked in for the Wizards. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Avdia. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Second team foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, Another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Outside Anthony. He kicks it to Suggs. Pass to Isaac. Right side Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Basket counts.
Skill that's going in a variety of ways. I mean, give Hardaway Jr. these looks, and he's happy to oblige.
Passes it to Abdia. Down low. Gafford against Carter. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr.
Tim Hardaway.
That's his first foul.
That's his first
Clearly
personal
struggling
foul.
here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Beal's checked in for Washington.
Bradley Beal.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. 6 to shoot. Carter against Gafford. And there's the pass to Kuzma. The Wizards with another miss.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Carter with a screen on Beal. Here's Anthony. A shot missing. Great D that time from Beal.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And the shot goes down.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
So it's Orlando now after the basket by Washington. Hardaway passes to Suggs. The feed to Carter. No good that time. And the Wizards now going the other way. Isaac with the steal. Anthony with it. Now Beal defending. It's Hardaway with the drive. Counted good. And the Magic lead by 5.
You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Dinwiddie outside. And he drives in. Bryant has the open look. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And Dinwiddie with some big shoes to fill. Steps into the vacancy. Westbrook left with the Wizards. Washington targeted Dinwiddie early in free agency.
All right, coming onto the court, make some noise for your Wizards answer.
And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Orlando's coach talk to his team. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing, but it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Suggs kicks to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. There's the triple. And it's Suggs missing. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Bryant. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Orlando leading. Suggs in the corner. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Wizards have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Shots good by Gafford.
And it's official. They have come all the way back At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
Now, here's Isaac. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. On the arc. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Kuzma has it in the corner. To take the lead. Banked in off the glass. Kuzma's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now here's Ross. Suggs kicks to Isaac. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Kuzma finds Beal. Gafford against Carter. There's Beal with the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
Timeout on the floor. Charge to Orlando. It's time for Eastern. All right, coming onto the court, makes the noise. Wizards and
Hachimura is checked in for Bryant. Raquel Fultz is checked in for Orlando. The Magic trail by 5.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Carter with a screen on Beal. No good from Ross.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now, here's Gafford. Here's Hachimura. That 3 off the mark. Now here's Ross. And here's Fultz. Pass to Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Man, I admire how Isaac fights through the contact there. Grit and grind on display. Not letting the defense tie him down on these shots.
Here's Washington now. They're on a 16-6 run. Dinwiddie passes to Hachimura. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials have the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those. 2.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Bombas checked in for the Magic. Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Pass to Hardaway. Fires for 3. Washington with the rebound. And the Wizards with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. Back to Beal. Hachimura the pass to Gafford. Back to Hachimura. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Fultz with the ball. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Great to see Bamba shooting while in rhythm. Shots like this will only help his confidence.
And so they foul intentionally.
15 foul. At the line for Washington, Spencer Dinwiddie. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Orlando.
Hardaway finds Fultz. Passes to Ross. Fires from deep. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that's where Ross has been most efficient. Raining it off the catch. Love it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
At the line for the Wizards, at the line.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball. Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer. Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's the Wizards with the W. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Brad. Looked like you could.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.